This is Sarah Darling. I'm here with my friend Quacker Jack, and you're watching My Long Island on Fios 1.
Well, of course, as a member of the United States Navy, all of our service, modern-day military service, is built on the shoulders of the giants of the greatest generation. And the Tuskegee Airmen, not only their valor in combat, but the adversities and the challenges they had to face in our military in the 1940s, we are honored and privileged to have them to be a part of this event tonight.
I'm the post commander of the Brentwood VFW at Brentwood, New York, and what I do, I run a whole post of 110 veterans, and that's what I do. I told him I'm so proud to have met him. I'm so proud that he's here for me to explore the history myself. And I cannot believe what he's gone through. I served in overseas, and I know what I've gone through. And I'm so happy and proud to have met you. I can't say anything more, but I'm so happy to have met him.
This is an example of the results from the efforts of not only the Tuskegee Airmen individually, but the communities in which they go to and bring the message of the Tuskegee Airmen. And as a result of that, the word is spread, and it makes it possible to have an event of the magnitude of this today, which we would never have seen 20 or 30 years ago. You know, you may see 10 people in the Veterans Hall, you know, VFW Hall or something like that, but you wouldn't have an event of this magnitude.
I don't really believe that they really understood the significance of what we did. It wasn't nothing that we did that we know we was doing, but it turns out that if you wanted to achieve, you had to accept whatever was thrown at you, whether you liked it or not. And that was the biggest achievement, is that you kept saying, I can do what another man can do. And that's what we did.
As a young man that'll soon be 86 years of age, I've had a lot of great things to thank God for. And I can think of back March 31st, 2007, when the President of the United States presented us with the Congressional Gold Medal. I thought that was a great day, but it was not the highlight of my life. The highlight of my life was January the 20th, 2009, when President Obama asked us to come to Washington to have breakfast. That was the highlight of my life. He stated that he stood on our shoulders. Had it not been for us, he would not be where he is today. That I appreciate it. I'm very disappointed that most of the youth do not know the history of the Tuskegee Airmen and what we went through back in the 40s. So I bring them up to date, tell them about Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, Rosa Parks, and things of that nature, so they'll know something about their history.
When we were overseas doing what we was trained to do, we didn't know we were making history. That's for sure. We were there doing our job, trying to stay alive. And of course, one big regret that I do have is that so many of my colleagues never lived to see this day. In order to be a Tuskegee Airman, or original Tuskegee Airman, you had to be at least in your 80s or late 80s. I happen to be in my early 90s. I'm 93 years of age, you see? And still going. I don't know about how strong, but I'm doing the best I can, you see? So all of the accolades came rather late, but better late than never.
What they can learn from me is that the first thing you do, you follow orders. You may not like them, but you follow them. And if you follow your orders, you have to have confidence in the orders, and you build that confidence when you're in training. In training, you learn to do things you can't do. And as a result of it, you do them when the emergency arises.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. Don't give up. Hang in there. and complete the job. That's what the kid on the street need also. Discipline. Hang in there. Don't give up. Dedicate your life to something positive and don't give up. Don't back down.